Welcome to LVT-SHOWBIZ, the place to get the fastest, highest quality, most interesting updates and new perspectives on Chinese entertainment. Thanks for watching LVT-SHOWBIZ. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting stories from the world of Chinese celebrities. Leave your thoughts
Have you
in the
ever
comments.
watched a
We'd
scene
love to hear from
unfold
you.
on screen and felt the rest of the world simply melt away, leaving only the palpable, electric connection between two people? It is not merely about reciting lines or hitting marks. It is about those fleeting moments where acting transcends into something that feels utterly, breathtakingly real. We often wonder why some on-screen pairings fizzle out whilst others linger in our hearts long after the credits roll. Today, we are diving deep into a partnership that has redefined the very essence of on-screen romance. We are talking about the magnetic, unspoken synergy between Kai and Tan Songyun. Their interactions are a masterclass in subtlety, a dance of micro-expressions that whispers 1,000 words without a single sound. If you have ever found yourself rewinding a scene just to catch that specific look in their eyes, you are exactly where you need to be. Welcome back to StarWatch Now, where we do not just watch the stars, we feel their gravity. When we analyze the landscape of modern drama, we are often inundated with grand gestures and scripted passion. Yet, what makes the dynamic between Kai and Tan Songyun so extraordinarily compelling is the profound quietude of their connection. It is arguably the most sophisticated form of artistry. Observe the way they occupy shared space. There is a distinct lack of performative tension. Instead, we witness a profound sense of comfort, a safety that allows them to be vulnerable. This is not just chemistry in the traditional sense. It is a reflection of deep professional trust and a shared emotional intelligence that is rare to find. They do not just act at each other, they react with each other, creating a feedback loop of genuine emotion that resonates on a frequency the audience can instinctively feel. It is as if they have built a private world within the chaos of the set, and we are merely privileged observers looking through a window. Consider the nuance of their eye contact. Let us imagine for a moment a scenario we have yet to see, but one that their dynamic practically begs for. Picture them not in a high-stakes corporate drama or a historical epic, but in a stripped-back, unscripted travel documentary. Imagine them navigating the winding streets of an ancient European city or cooking a meal together in a rustic cottage. One can easily visualize the playful banter, the instinctive way they would assist one another without asking. Him reaching for a high shelf, her correcting a recipe. It is in these hypothetical, mundane moments that the true strength of their bond would likely shine brightest, proving that their compatibility is not reliant on a script, but on an innate resonance of spirit. Furthermore, we must appreciate the positive emotional impact this has on the viewer. In a world that can often feel disconnected, watching two people who so effortlessly understand one another is a form of healing. It validates our own desires for connection, for a partner who understands our silence as well as our speech. Their performance invites us to believe in the possibility of a love that is calm, consistent, and deeply respectful. This is the hidden element often missed by casual observers. It is not hidden because they are trying to conceal it. It is hidden because it is woven into the very fabric of their being. It is in the way they mirror each other's posture during interviews, or the genuine laughter that breaks through the facade of a promotional event. These are not manufactured moments for social media engagement. They are sparks of genuine human camaraderie. Let us also explore the concept of emotional pacing. Many actors rush through emotions to get to the climax of a scene, However, both Kai and Tan Songyun possess the patience to let a moment breathe. They understand that anticipation is often more powerful than the event itself. By holding back, by using restraint, they invite the audience to lean in closer. It is a generous way of acting. They leave space for us to project our own feelings, making the viewing experience interactive and deeply personal. This is why their fan base is so passionate and dedicated. We are not just consuming content, we are participating in an emotional journey that they are guiding with a gentle hand. If we look at their individual trajectories, we see two professionals who have worked tirelessly to hone their craft. Bringing them together was a stroke of brilliance because they challenge each other. Kai's natural charisma requires a partner who is not easily swept away, and Tan Songyun's formidable talent requires a co-star who can meet her intensity with equal weight. They sharpen one another, like iron strengthens iron. There is a delightful contrast in their energies. Her vibrant, sunny disposition often brings out a softer, more playful side in him, whilst his calm, steady presence seems to provide a secure harbour for her expressive range. It is a symbiotic relationship where both parties elevate the other, resulting in a product that is greater than the sum of its parts. Let us consider another fresh perspective, the potential for them to redefine genre tropes. We have seen them master romance, but imagine the power they would bring to a psychological thriller or a mystery. The trust they have established would allow them to play adversaries with devastating effect, using their knowledge of each other's rhythms to deceive and surprise. Or perhaps a period piece focused not on romance, but on a deep, platonic alliance that changes the course of history. Their chemistry is versatile enough to transcend the romantic box, offering endless possibilities for storytelling that celebrates the complexity of human relationships. Ultimately, the reason they feel so real is because they treat the characters they play with immense dignity. They do not treat the script as a series of instructions, but as a life to be lived. When they are together on screen, they are protecting that life, nurturing it, and allowing it to bloom naturally. They remind us that the most beautiful things in life and in art cannot be forced. They must be felt. It is a quiet revolution of authenticity in an industry that often prioritizes spectacle over substance. They teach us that you do not need to shout to be heard. You simply need to be true. And in their truth, we find a reflection of our own hopes for genuine connection. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into one of the most captivating duos on our screens today. It has been an absolute pleasure unraveling the layers of their performance with you. At StarWatch Now, we believe that every frame tells a story, but it is the community we build around these stories that truly matters. If this analysis resonated with you, or if you noticed a subtle moment between them that we missed, please do share your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one and cherish the insightful discussions that grow from our shared passion. Your support is the heartbeat of this channel. If you haven't done so already, please consider clicking that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. It is a small gesture that means the world to us and ensures you never miss out on our future explorations into the artistry of entertainment. We have so much more exciting content brewing, and we would be honored to have you along for the ride. Until next time, keep watching the stars and take care of yourselves.